Hello, welcome to my daily watercolor painting practice, day 18, I believe. We're on day 18. I will be painting today a project from this book, Watercolor with Love. I really like it because it has lots of simple projects suitable for beginners. So if you haven't painted in a while, or if you're feeling a little bit nervous about painting, for example, you critique yourself a lot like I do. It's a nice place to start. I really like this book. But what I have been trying to embrace lately is embrace my weirdness and add more kind of surreal elements to my painting. And I always used to think that I used to overcomplicate this. For example, I had this like elaborate ideas in my head, and I thought, oh, I don't have the skills to paint this Salvador Dali like painting, and I would not really do it. And if I tried, I would just be really disappointed with how badly it turned out. But rather than trying to paint something super complicated, I started doing just changing things a little bit, little steps. So for example, I painted an orange, and I painted a purple orange basically. There is this orange somewhere here. I can't remember where it is. Maybe further down. Well, anyway, or for example, for this project, I did this one the other day. I just added some metallic paints. I also love metallics. Oh, like this orange. I just did it purple. Oh, yesterday I did cherries. I did very weird cherries. I have a bit of obsession with eyes, so I just replaced the leaf with an eye. So this is kind of where my mind is at. I'm just going to do little changes to a simple project, but just add a little bit of personality to them. And they don't have to be like crazy like mine. You could literally just I don't know, maybe like paint these with a like mixed media, change it for some, I don't know, if you for example like I don't know, using pastels or something, there's lots of different ways you can incorporate your own style. Or for example, I like using pen as well, like I did here as well in the weird one. I just used pen for all this. Anyway, I will stop rambling because I need to focus and figure out what it is that I want to do. Like this donut is screaming at me that I could do something about these, sprinkles. What can I do? Like I could change the shape to maybe like a tears or something, or I could add eyes. I always think about eyes. Or I could add some natural elements. Like I like nature in general. I love nature. So I could just paint some leaves or something, or flowers, I don't know. But while this is going through my head, nothing really makes me think like, yes, I definitely want to do that. So I think I will carry on. But the donuts is an option, but I will keep leafing through the book and see if there's anything. Definitely this one. There's so many different ways you can like change something. Like for example, I could replace the pit of the avocado with any shape really. Should I actually try this? What should I do instead? Could be something recognizable. What if I do like a flower inside? Will that be weird? Will it not look like an avocado at all? What if I do like a brown but rose? Okay, I mean it's not great, but you know what? I'm just gonna do it because why not? It's probably not gonna turn out super well, but hey, why not? Right, okay. So just to have a quick look at how this was painted. So I can see that this was done wet in wet. That's why there's lovely blending. That might be tricky. Yeah, wet in wet can be a little bit complicated. So we're doing a pale layer first, then we're adding some green. Can you see? Yeah. We're adding some green to the edges and then a little bit more darker green. I think she also added more. Did she add more colors? No, maybe it's just the blending. Anyway, right. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I might actually make it simpler and not even, because how can I leave this shape unless I leave it as a circle to do the rose? I'm not sure. Because I feel like my rose will have a bit of a frilly petals. I don't really want to constrain myself to that shape. I might just like kind of soften it in there. Okay, yeah, I know. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, enough talking. Let's just try. I'm just going to dive in without preparation. So yeah, I might regret my color choices. Actually, I should probably clean my palette a little bit. Now, I usually use very bright colors, so I am not sure. Oh, sorry, that was squeaky. I'm not sure if I'll pick the right colors for this, but we can try, right? Let's see how this one will turn out. It's a little bit, yeah, a little bit punchy. If I mix it with lemon yellow, that will just be paler, right? I wonder. I think I might have to test my colors first. Just see what it is that... This is too yellow. Maybe I'll go for like a... Is it raw amber? I think raw amber would be better. Is it? Oh, it's raw sienna, not raw amber. This one, the one on the top is raw amber. See, I hardly know my browns because I hardly ever use like a earthy colors. Right, so raw sienna, very pale raw sienna. But I think I'm actually going to start with water. I'll just paint the outline with water, and then I'll drop my raw sienna in. I'll leave the center a little bit dry, and I think I can make it a little bit darker since the paper is wet. It's a little bit warmer than this color. I don't know what color she used, but hey, it doesn't have to be the same, does it? Right, let's not overwork it. Okay, so now I'm going to add some green. I'm not really sure which green to go for. Should I do this one? Quite like this one, but it's a little bit punchy. What if I mix those two? Can't decide. Okay, I'm going to switch to the smaller brush. I need to work fast because if it dries, it's not going to blend that well. So I'm just adding it to the edges, but I'm letting it spread quite a bit. And then the super dark one I'll do like more thin. I'm using cotton paper today. I normally don't splurge on cotton paper, even though it's wonderful. unless I do wet in wet. Wet in wet is definitely easier to do on cotton paper because it gives you more time to blend. Right, now let's just... I think this color is fairly nice. Now I need to try not to let it spread too much. I think it might still be a little bit too wet. Let's just do a little bit of a test. It's not too bad, is it? It's still a little pale. I might add another layer after this. So far it's It's looking like a normal avocado. Nothing strange about it. Right. Let's try to use a dark one. I think I'm too early. Maybe just in a few places. I said I'm too early and I'm still going. I don't have much patience, I'm afraid. I don't like waiting for my paint to dry, and that's really not good, but oh well. So just a little bit here. And there we go. I think that's okay. Now let's try to find this lovely brown. What do we think it is? If I try maybe Indian red with alizarin crimson or something. I don't know. I'm not that good with mixing. But that's why I should practice. Right, so this one is more like earthy. This one is kind of more vivid in a way. I feel. If I add, this is going to make, no, it's kind of too purpley. What if I do actual like burnt umber or something? Burnt umber with something like alizarin crimson. I don't know. That's definitely closer. Burnt umber, and what if we do? Should we do this one? Oh, actually, this Indian red is quite nice when it's quite saturated, isn't it? You know what? I'm overcomplicating it. I'm just gonna go with Indian red. Okay. So when I paint my roses, I usually paint them a bit bigger. This is rather small surface to paint on, small, you know, but so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But I'm going to give it a go. So I just start with the center, kind of like this, and I slowly make the petals a little bigger, and then I like to add some water. This is definitely not looking like my roses usually do because it's such a strange color, so it doesn't instantly look like a rose. Well, this is not working very well, is it? But I think the whole point of this exercise is just to allow yourself to paint some things that are a little bit unexpected. I think giving yourself permission to fail, giving yourself permission to paint what you want, it's really quite difficult, especially in a social media era where everyone's just painting beautiful art, and just like look around and it's like, oh, why can't I paint like this? Just end up over analyzing, over judging yourself. At least that's what I do. What do you think? Is that weird? If you said yes, then I succeeded. Because that was my goal. I mean, it doesn't really look that much like a rose, but hey, something different. I guess that's it. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Not sure that if you did, but I definitely did, and I'll be back tomorrow. And if you want to see some more weird art, I'll see you tomorrow. Happy painting!